This weekend. One of my great sponsors, Americans for a Balanced Budget. Their website is stophealthcosthikes.com, and their pollster is John McLaughlin of McLaughlin Associates. He joins me now. John, good to see you. If we want to get tax credits extended, I don't think Leader Schumer's plan is very good. What do you think?
No, I don't think he wants to give the Republicans what they want. And the tax credits that we found in our June survey that we did for Americans for a Balanced Budget, where they have support across the board, 86 to 8. They support the marketplace where working people can get tax credits for buying their own health insurance, because these working Americans, don't qualify for Medicaid. They don't. They work. They have jobs, and their employers don't provide it. Some of them are working 2-3 jobs part time. But in the marketplace, they can get tax credits to help them with health insurance costs that they get on their own, and it's across the board. Republicans support it 84 to 9, Democrats support it 89 to 4, Independents 83 to 10, and Trump voters 82 to 10. So this is something that's very popular. So typically for the Democrats, they talk a good game about these types of reforms and these types of trying to help working people. But when it comes down to it, they really don't want to help the Republicans succeed, because, they're looking at this and they're saying their partisan gains in the midterms means more to them, even at the expense of hurting people. So,
John, I've been telling people for months now, Obamacare screwed so many millions of Americans. The tax credits for people pushed into the exchanges who are working would be a big benefit, but it can only be gotten to through regular order with Democratic support. Why don't they favor this? I mean, a shutdown is stupid. They're not going to get $800 billion in giveaways, which is what they're asking for.
Well, the survey I was referring to, we took in June, and it was 1,200 likely voters, and looking at next November's election. And we do it every month, and we publish it. We publish numbers right after Labor Day from our August survey, and the generic ballot was 47 Republican for Congress, 45 Democrat. So you're going to have a close midterm election. And Chuck Schumer, by the way, he's a 27 favorable, 44 unfavorable. So for him, he wants to try to win back the Senate. He wants to try to have the Democrats take over the House. And it's more important to them to stop any progress that President Trump and the Republicans are having, because they want partisan control of the Congress. And
but John, you've done this a while.
Yeah,
you've done this. Have you ever seen a leader with less acuity for politics than Chuck Schumer? He may be the worst leader of my lifetime, and that's saying a lot, because both Republicans and Democrats have had some Harry Byrd at the end, or Robert Byrd at the end wasn't so great. And in the House before Newt, we had some pretty bland leaders. I mean, but Schumer's the worst.
Don't underestimate him, because what he's good at is power. And now he's the worst in that he was majority leader and he lost it. He blew his majority. But he's still there. And think of what he's going through right now in terms of, in his home state of New York, if there was a Democrat primary for his seat right now, he would lose by 20 points to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. AOC would beat him by 20 points. And in his home city, where his friend of years, Andrew Cuomo, tried to make a comeback running for mayor, he lost the Democrat primary, and Schumer has yet to endorse Mondami, but Zohran Mondami is apparently going to be the next mayor, and Zohran Mondami's colleagues are not Chuck Schumer's friends, so he's trying to control the Senate and get go from minority leader back to majority leader, and at the same time he's trying to control his political destiny in his home city that's going radically left with a Democrat socialist, big government socialist mayor. So
why wouldn't he support stophealthcosthikes.com? And I want my audience to go there, stophealthcosthikes.com. It helps working people. That's the Democrats' old constituency. They're now Trumpers.
And by the way, you are right. He should. and his voters should, but they won't, because they want the Republicans and Donald Trump to fail. And anything they can do to hurt Donald Trump and the Republicans, even if it's at the expense of the country, they will do. And in their echo chamber on CNN and MSNBC, they don't report this the way you do. But it's going to hurt.
Well, I appreciate your helping us. I help you. Americans for a Balanced Budget, smart to you, John McLaughlin. Better even to have a great website, stophealthcosthikes.com. Go there and get in the game of regular order and fixing Obamacare, as John just laid out. Wildly popular. Democrats don't want to do it.